The Sports County Report with Lieber King, brought to you by Harvey Autos in Shreveport, Bossier City, the name you've trusted for years. Geico, the insurance savings you expect. Supreme Chevrolet, expect more from Supreme Automotive Group in Gonzales. Loranger Shipyards, 75 years of delivering high-quality vessels. Here's your host, Lieber King.
Listen, whatever you're driving right now, Tommy Harvey wants it. Bring it in to Harvey Subaru, Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City, or John Harvey Toyota. They're paying big bucks for all trades right now. They'll cut you a check right there. Tell them Lee sent you.
Christopher Powell, Loranger High School, head football coach.
Good to see you, Coach.
Good to be here.
You want me to call you Chris or Christopher?
Either one. Just don't call me late for lunch.
There you go. Don't call me Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah. I'm glad I came to watch the team practice. I got here a little bit early. I've probably been at an hour with you guys.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I'm used to the heat. I'm cutting grass every week in my house. But, you know, well-organized practice, by the way. You guys were really into it, your coaches. Good to see that. I mean, we talked about how Loranger's a community school. The guys on the roster live here. They've been living here forever. It's not like you're by the interstate, like I said, like Hammond High or some of the other schools where people move in.
Yep.
A lot of pride with that, though.
We do. We have most of our athletes have been junior high kids here in Loranger School District. They worked their way up elementary. Of this senior class, one of our bigger senior classes we've had the last couple of years. And I want to say of the 20 seniors we're going to have, it's something like 13 of them went from elementary school all the way up together. So when you have that kind of camaraderie and they've been in the system for this long, I mean, they're a family. They're not even just teammates anymore, they're family.
I want to mention this for people that are watching the show. Loranger's team preview will be up by the time this interview goes up in a couple of weeks for Class 4A. Tough district. I want to brag a little bit about your background to people that are not from this area watching. Maybe they're from Shreveport or Monroe, but you're a native. Your family's from Bay St. Louis and Slidell, but you went to high school in Texas.
I did. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I moved out there when I was probably about 2.5 years old, and I grew up in San Antonio. Moved down to the valley for a couple of years down by border of Mexico. My dad was a football coach, athletic director himself, so it's in my blood. I can't really deny it. I can't hide it.
Tell everybody the high school you went to in San Antonio.
Thomas Jefferson High School.
Okay.
Had famous players like Tommy Nobis, Senior Sack.
Wow.
Gabe Rivera, he went there. So yeah, it's a big, gorgeous historical school right in the smack dab center in San Antonio.
And you played at Southeastern from Hal Mummy.
I did. So I went to Kansas Wesleyan first for 2 years after high school, and then transferred when Coach Mummy started the pro program up. And got to play the 2 years that he was here before graduating, and then getting into coaching actually at St. Thomas first.
How does it feel now being, how many years now in football as a coach?
This is 14, I believe, something like that, 14, 15.
I have it for the preview. I'm just trying to remember right here, sitting here with you.
It's something like that, 14, 15 total. I've been here at Loranger since 07. I was at St. Thomas 17. I was at St. Thomas from 2007 to 13. Took a couple years off and just missed it too much, so I came back.
What's your thoughts on Coach Messina that did a good job here for years?
I tell you what, I knew Coach Messina before coming here. And he was an absolutely great coach, great defensive mind, great head coach, organization. I learned so much from him. He truly was a mentor to me. When I got here to Loranger, I mean, he really did take me on his wing. He slowly let me learn more and more about what the head coaching role actually entails. It's far more than just Friday nights. It is 24 hours a day. It's taking care of kids. It's making sure everything is run smoothly, doing some of the grunt work, and just being 3 steps ahead of every possible problem.
I'm impressed. When the workout was over, you had sausage biscuits for these guys. When I was in high school, they said, go home and get some food, come back.
We try to make sure our kids are fed. We try to make sure that everyone's taken care of. So we always have sponsors. Sausage biscuits were from Piggly Wiggly this morning. So we always are able to have sponsors, families around that always try to help out as much as they possibly can.
Give them a plug, Piggly Wiggly and Loranger. Thanks for the sausage biscuits. And the water probably came from there, I'm guessing.
Actually, it did.
Thanks for the water, Coach. Your goal for this year, Coach, I mean, when this plays, the season's going to be just starting by the time we play this show, but we're in, late, we're actually almost August. But what is your goal this year in this tough 4A district that you're in?
Obviously, the wins and losses are always the goal. I mean, obviously, you always want to end the season on high notes. You always want to have winning records. You want to be a district championship team. You want to be a playoff team. But I think for the biggest thing for us, because we do play an extremely tough 4A district, even last year talking, Franklinton state runner-up, Lakeshore semifinalist. I mean, we have every team won their first round playoff game by 2 touchdowns or more. So you kind of sit back and you start thinking to yourself, oh man, maybe we're struggling. Then you realize, wow, no, just everybody else is that good.
Right.
And even just with the teams of athletes that we have in here, great running games, great talent, but we also have great coaches that I coach against. When even Coach Racine was here, I mean, you have Coach Indes at Lakeshore, you have Coach Salt Maggio at Franklinton, you have now Coach Leonard at Pearl River, you have Coach Sofster at Hannon. I mean, there's no slouch. Like I said, me being a new guy, and I'm, obviously far newer than the rest.
Just get in the playoffs somehow.
Yes, sir. Get in the playoffs, and like I said, and earning respect is the biggest thing.
Yeah, get out of these district games that are tough.
That are pounding around games.
Before I let you go, any memories at Southeastern for the classical Hal Mummy?
Oh man,
a lot of Mummy stories.
There is tons of Coach Mummy stories, but I'll tell you what, that man's mind is, and obviously people always hear this stuff about those great football minds of how they're just.
How he learned from Coach Mike Leach.
Coach Leach and then all of those guys. I mean, they're history buffs. They know just everything that's going on. They're very well-read people, but his knowledge of just everything going around him, like he senses all things. And I know a lot of times his offense, it looks like it's just a throw-and-go type system, but it's setting something up constantly. He is 4 steps ahead. He's playing chess while everybody's playing checkers, as they say. He is a unbelievable coach, and learning, even just getting to see him coach and teach was a gift, really.
You played offensive line, right?
I did.
And I saw you coaching O-line here in practice, but
it's hard to deny that's not my love quite a bit.
I'm guessing you were a guard or a center?
Yes, sir. Yeah, guard and center. Played both. Like I said, we started a program when we first got to Southeastern, so we had to earn a lot of respect. Probably with one of those biggest wins coming that second year to McNeese. We were able to knock them out. What was it, 51-17?
I remember that. What was your highest weight you played at as an O-lineman?
Oh, my highest weight probably 305, 309, somewhere in that range.
6'1", 6'2"?
Yep.
Yeah, those days have went by quick. I've got an interview at Mommy at a coaches convention when he was hired, and then interviewing him I went to a couple of practices when you were playing back in the day.
And Martin Hank was our quarterback.
Coach Beard was over there now at Denham Springs.
Shoot. Yeah, off that staff. I mean, off
Woody
those players
Woodenheifer. Woody Woodenheifer.
Coach Woody was the defensive coordinator. I got to go to church a couple of times with Coach Woody. And
for those that don't know, Steelers, legendary coach.
Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain Devens, also the head coach at Vanderbilt for a couple of years before he came down. His defensive mind, Coach Herb. Coach Carlton Buckles was DB's coach.
Yeah.
He's at Louisiana Tech right now. Coach Mason Miller was our offensive line coach. He's the offensive line coach or coordinator at Baylor. I mean, off that Coach Matt Mummy, Coach Mummy's son, he's an offensive coordinator at Colorado State now.
About 8 or 9 years later, Sam Petito was over there.
Sam Petito's, he was there. Now he's at LSU after being at Alabama for a couple of years. I mean, look, that coaching staff was legendary. Coach Golf, another one who was at Valdosta State, was at Nice. Like I said, that coach staffing was legendary. But like I said, even the players, Coach Brett Beard, head coach at Denham Springs. There was Hutch Gonzalez. I mean, there's a number of coaches that are all over the place.
You were teammates with Young too, the quarterback, weren't you? That's now at South Lafourche.
So he's a little younger than me. So I only had 2 years. He came after. Yes.
Yeah, he was a little younger. Brian, he was a heck of a quarterback.
Absolutely. Like I said, that Southeastern has produced not just good football players, but obviously a whole bunch of good coaches as well too.
They had the Santa Mall quarterback. That was pretty good.
Brian Babin.
Who's now coaching at Santa Mall.
Yep, Brian Babin. Martin Hankins was our quarterback for a while. He wound up transitioning to was an alderman, I think, for a little while. He's also an SC official now.
Come on.
Yep, he's an official as well now. Trey Willie, who was another quarterback.
Yeah.
He was a head coach at Ponchatoula.
He's at Southeastern now.
All there in my wedding.
Come
on. Now he's a Southeastern running backs coach.
And I forgot Golf was at Southeastern.
Yes, he was.
I forgot that he was there.
Oh, yeah.
In Valdosta State, then the head coach of McNeese. Wow. It's just a like a circle of Southland guys.
It really well, it turns into that, and then firsthand you get to see. You always hear those legendary stories about coaching trees, about people like Johnny Majors. You hear about Mike Holgrams. You hear about all these guys that coach Bill Walsh's. You hear these coaches, but then you see a Coach Mummy and you see a Coach Woody, and you see these guys that have all played under him, have all coached with him, and then you start really making it makes all make sense.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you letting me come here. It's a busy time, off season. Y'all get here at 5:30 in the morning. It's no joke here. I mean, this is like work. Football's not easy, but it's the greatest sport on the planet, I think. Developing young men and being responsible and being tough. But I mean, I came at like 7:15. You're already here for 2 hours before the sun came up. Huh? You had lights outside.
So we have some lights on the back practice field that we're able to get started. Our biggest thing is one, obviously trying to make sure we beat the heat. We try to save our game field as much because, like you said, being a community school, when that season hits, we'll be playing on Friday nights. Junior high will be playing on Tuesday nights. JV will be playing Wednesday nights. Saturday mornings, Little League football will be playing.
Used a lot.
So it's used a lot. So we try to stay off as much as possible, and we want to stay out the heat.
Or you got to paint it more.
Yes, exactly.
I said you, like not other people.
Yeah, no, it's most of the cutting. We're lucky enough to have a coaching staff that works hard, and no one's afraid of work here. From, like I said, from us coaches to players. I know you've even seen a little while. No problem with kids. Hey, grab this. Let's get this done. And they can handle their business and get stuff done.
Well, good luck to you this year, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching the Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King.